I made a video late last year talking about how I thought Boogie2988 wasn't that terrible of a person, and that most of the stuff that he was doing was just probably an online persona, and hoping that he would end up, not proving me wrong. But it seems that he has proven me wrong over the last 4 to 5 months, and it's actually kind of hilarious that this has happened. Boogie2988 over the last 4 to 5 months has done multiple things, including allegedly scamming a shaman out of $100,000, which I don't think he actually did scam the shaman out of $100,000, because I don't think his magic cards were worth $100,000, and I don't think he stole them from the shaman, and the whole situation's weird. Why are you trying to sell a shaman $100,000 worth of magic cards anyway that you need cataloged? That's a whole situation I don't get. Then getting mad that the shaman is trying to sue him, I guess, and then the shaman vandalized his house and his roommate's car. It's a whole thing. The shaman should have gone to jail for that, but I don't think Boogie is capable of pressing charges. Not that he can't go down to the courthouse and do it, I just don't think he's capable of figuring out that that's what you have to do. And then the whole situation with his girlfriend, who's 21 apparently. Why is he holding on to her ID? The only time I would hold on to somebody else's ID is, well, there's two situations. One is I've just found it and I haven't found the person, or a lost and found, or if it's a driver's license, you can put it into a mailbox. And the other is they ask me to. They're like, hey, can you hold on to this for a few minutes? And then I give it right back. Then maybe they need to go deal with something and they don't want it on them. But other than that, there's no reason to be holding on to someone else's ID. So and that's not allegedly. He is holding on to her ID. He admitted it into a video. But could he be holding her hostage? Maybe. But he did let her go back to her parents' house over the one weekend that the shaman was allegedly going to attack them. And then just everything on the Lolcow podcast is nonsense. Apparently he mowed his lawn the other day, which, good job. I don't mow the lawn because the lawn's not really much of a lawn. It's flowers and dog poop, because that's where the dog poops. But I could mow the lawn if I needed to. It's a very, very bad situation. And then he's always talking about how he's dying and he needs to go to these doctor's appointments and he doesn't have money. So Keemstar was like, here, I'll give you the money, go to the appointments, and he just straight up didn't. And now he's got a blood pressure of like 200 over 190, which, while I'm not a medical doctor, I do know that that's very likely a hypertensive crisis, and he should go to the emergency room. But he didn't. He just stayed on there. Now, of course, those at-home sphygnometers aren't always the most accurate things, but you should verify when it comes up like that. Maybe he had his like I have my legs crossed right now, so a blood pressure reading would go higher for me. But if I uncrossed my legs, it would go. He could be manipulating his blood pressure by getting angry beforehand. Anger will raise your blood pressure. By doing blah, blah, blah. I don't think he's exercising, because exercise can acutely raise blood pressure. It chronically lowers it, but acutely raises it during the time that you're doing it, because you needed to perfuse your organ. You needed to do that to perfuse the organs. Just all the things that he's doing are just ridiculous. I don't understand what he's trying to do. And then the lying. But the big thing is he went with that one guy who we can't really name on YouTube and did a documentary allegedly with Mike Clum. Now, Mike Clum, I don't think he should have done it. I don't think it was something that he should have been doing at all. I think we should just ignored him. But Mike Clum wants to do 10 million on this documentary, so he went with somebody who he knows he's going to be able to get 10 million views on the documentary. Thing is, Mike Clum's YouTube channel, I don't think it's monetized, because it's only got, as far as I can tell, 2 videos, the trailer and the Boogie video. So he wouldn't make, you need 3. You need at least 3 videos to be monetized on YouTube. Now, I guess Mike Clum's like an actual documentarian. I mean, he's just doing this for fun, but why? And then taking Boogie to Cleveland to talk to him and doing a mukbang? According to Boogie, it's a comic relief sketch, which I don't like that. I don't like that at all. He really shouldn't have done it. Boogie should have said no. And I also made a video saying that I think Boogie's a secret millionaire. I was wrong about that, because if Boogie had money, he would not have gone and done this. And as far as I know, Boogie did not get paid for the Mike Clum documentary about him, but he did get paid for the documentary that he's doing now. Just like how the people who appeared in the documentary that weren't related to Boogie in some way were compensated for their time and effort. And I think Mike paid for all the food And obviously Mike paid for, I think it was $280 worth of McDonald's. It was a lot. But you couldn't pay me money to go and do what Boogie did. Unless I got to like be with the cops and arrest the guy and like do like some sort of like sting operation. But there's no way I could do that, and Boogie certainly couldn't do that. And then Boogie's doubling down. He made a video called Hope the other day where he's talking about how he has hope for everything, but I don't think he actually has hope. He just wanted to make a video for people to be happier, to start getting more views, blah, 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 and then boom, it didn't go well for him, and now he's making other videos. He made a video about mowing the lawn. I don't know how much money he's making on the podcast. It can't be a lot, because it's got less than 10 million views. I think it actually has less total views than my channel does. I'll double check that, and I'll make a short later today comparing myself to that, because that's a little ridiculous. But yeah, I cannot believe Boogie2988 is actually as bad as people are saying he is.